Good day, YouTube. What we have here is a damaged hair unit. It's a damaged hair unit, but it's not completely damaged. It's not totally messed up. Everything is not wrong with it. As you can see, the back is perfect condition. It's just that sometimes we have some people who get these hair units and they do work out, they do scratch, they do a lot of manly things, and this the first time getting a unit. So what we do is, instead of trying to charge someone for a new unit, and it is very costly, so what we do is try to save and preserve. So the way we save and preserve the unit is called ventilations. When you do ventilations, what it does is basically we're sewing the hair back into the net. So as I'm doing right now, I'm sewing the hair back on the net while it's on the scalp. So you have to be very skillful for this, so you do not puncture the scalp. You have to have your hand skills and eyes and coordination set. So like I said before, you do not puncture the scalp. It's very important that you realize this, and it's very important that you practice. So what we're using here is a 2-pin. The 2-pin carries, it gets up to 2 to 3 follicles at a time, so we can go through the net, and as we pull 2 and 3 out of one hole. So this is what we're doing right now. We're doing the ventilations. We're making sure that we can protect and bring back and revive the hair unit that was damaged. Because like I said before, we do have some very active men who use the hair systems. And so the men who use the hair systems that's active, that's fit, who's not trying to go by society norm or the standards, and who want to revitalize their appearance, this is one of our procedures. And I'm also doing classes. Yes, I'm doing classes on how to help you keep a client and how to help you keep the client happy. This is very important. It's very important on keeping a client happy. As you can see, we taking some hair and we're putting it right through. As we snatch, we go up, we go down. Let me give you a better view to show you. Yep. Before you guys want to get started with ventilation, we first need to get our ventilation kit. You see it got the 1 strands, the 2, 3, 4. That means how many strands the needle will grab. That's how many strands the needle will grab. 2 and 3, 3 or 4, 1 and 1, or 1 and 2. So those are very important. And that's the needle. So what I'm gonna use is a 2, 3. So I'll probably be grabbing 2 by the base of it. So grabbing it by the base of it, what it's going to do for me is going to be able to make 2 or 3 hairs come out of the unit. So when we want to create and make that hairline for the wig, what we can do is use this needle right here. That's 2 or 3. It's going to grab 2 to 3 strands of hair. It's really nice. This is ventilation. This is what you need before to get started during ventilations. So we're going to use our trusty mannequin head. And I prefer this mannequin head because they basically have the eyebrows, the shape up on the mustache, and you know you can get your points. You can really match up where your points is going to be at with the other client, basically by putting your number system down there. So as you see, we're going to take this and we're going to loop it through. We're going to put it through the net, then we make it through the net, and then as we put it through the net, we're going to catch the other piece, turn it down, and then we're going to make basically a triangle space. Bing, turn it down, turn it into the triangle, and voila, it comes straight through. when you're doing man weaves and hair unit, it's good for you to be a wig maker. I think you should be a wig maker because clients have so many different problems. And, financials, this can really save someone on a hair unit. And you don't have to just charge another client $550 to $650 for a unit. You basically can save their unit once you learn how to do this technique of hair ventilation. So as you see, we just put it in, and then we turn it over, loop it through, and come right back out. And then there we got another piece. So we're doing that to make a full hairline for the guy who want to make his hair unit for his dreads. Watch again. In, up, down, through. This is a very important tool for you to learn as a wig maker. If you want to become a wig maker, this is very important to learn. Yep, we're going to go down and up it again. So before you start putting a needle of this magnitude to someone's scalp, we're going to have some classes we want you to learn. We're definitely doing classes. So we want you to call 646-251-1359 if you're interested in classes. Or you could DM me at Love the Barber if you're interested in classes. This is very important. This is how you can keep your client. And this is how your client know they can rely on you if anything was to happen. You see how I keep the loop in there? I'm looping it down and I'm bringing it. You see, turn it down because I have both pieces in there. Bang, and just come straight through. It works all the time. This is important, like I was saying. Your clients can rely on you. Your clients know that you won't crack and fold under pressure, that you can basically take care of the hair unit at any time. Solving problems is one of the major keys in doing hair units because you don't know what problem you could come up against. This is really important for the client that loves to work out because majority of clients who do man weaves are the clients who do want to look good, the clients who's not settling for what nature has committed. They redefine in the books. So as you see, this is what we need to get started. Don't forget it. It's very important for ventilations. Very, very important.
M-Star Music. M-Star Music.
We'd like to thank you guys for staying with us to the end. As you see, this project right here will definitely help you and make sure your client loves you, and they will always come back over and over and over again. You always have a repeat offender. Happy ventilations.